Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Carol Geiler. I'm a medium and a spiritual messenger. Today, I want to talk about the information that Spirit has for us for the week. I do provide daily messages that are lessons from Spirit. You can catch those on social media or you can subscribe to the newsletter. But I also want to take this time to do a weekly video and to connect you with what I feel is important and to share with you the messages that are coming from Spirit in the now. And so I want to talk about this week. A lot of individuals are looking for making new changes. It's the new year and we're making these New Year's resolution. There's a lot of energy of change going on. That's because the collective consciousness is creating this sense of this New Year's resolution. It's also important to realize that the collective consciousness is being affected by the fact that a lot of people are desiring change. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now that are unsettling and troubling for people at this very deep level. So this is also creating this great disruptive energy where people are desiring change. What I think that's important that Spirit wants me to share with you today is that people are tending to look backwards. They're tending to look at their mistakes. They're tending to look at their past, and they're condemning themselves for what they're doing wrong. So if you find yourself from having done this, from beating yourself up for the fact that perhaps you didn't take care of your health, or you didn't exercise, or you didn't eat properly, you're making these new desires and new changes out of a sense of grief and the fact that you're beating yourself up and berating yourself for things that you've done in the past. This is not the way to do it, is what I'm being told right now. You actually want to make a space of change from a place of something that you desire, not from a space of regret or something that you felt that you did improperly. That is going to actually create this sense of shame, this sense of guilt. And if you can think about that for a moment, that is not the energy that's going to create the change and shift that you need to make. The change and shift that you want to make, I call that optimizing your well-being. It has to come from a place of desire. It has to come from a place of passion. Otherwise, you're not going to stick with it. So instead of looking back and saying, gee, I'm overweight and I should have done this, or I wish I would have written more last year, I wish I would have created this fantastic piece of music or art that I didn't do, or maybe I didn't handle the relationship properly. Spirit is saying you're looking backwards. We cannot take those things back. We need to move forward and we need to put it in the framework of what do I want to do for the year? I really want to create some art or some music. I want to write more. These are coming from a place of passion and desire, not a place of regret. So I hope you're starting to see and feel and understand the difference. One energy is very lagging and very stale and stagnant, and it sits on your body in this density. You're not going to stay with that because at some point it's going to feel heavy, it's going to weigh on you, and you're going to want to let it go. So what you want to do is move it into a place of passion. I want to have a better relationship. I want to find that job. I want to fulfill my purpose. I want to get healthier. These are wants and desires, but there has to be more to it than that, Spirit is telling me right now. We all want things. We all want things to be better. We all have desire. No one is free of want and desire. That's still not enough. You have to have the passion, they're saying. You have to love it. You have to love yourself enough to want it for yourself. Otherwise, it stays just a desire and just a want. So while these things may seem critical, and again, I'm connecting and letting Spirit guide me here, they're saying we're not designed to be critical here. We're not saying these things to make you feel belittled or small. We in Spirit want you to succeed. And the way that you do that is by identifying with that energy that excites you, that makes you feel full inside. If you do not truly feel passionate and excited about getting healthy, you're not going to succeed. You have to feel that energy. You have to feel that emotion and desire for health. Often this doesn't happen to people like myself until we get to a state of unwell and tired and fatigued that we get so tired of it, the desire becomes a passion. So ask yourself now, in this energy of change that's going on, not what you regret and not what you want to avoid, but what is it that's truly in your heart that sings to you when you move in that direction of passion and love and true desire for yourself. that's when changes will start to take place. When you see these small changes, and they will start small, and you have to accept those small changes in the beginning, and then the changes will get bigger. And as you start to manifest something through this passion, through this love that you have, you will find yourself shifting in other areas automatically. So, the lesson for this week is for you to focus not on looking back, but about identifying that which in your heart truly sings to you today. It may be music or flowers or your garden, the loved one of your life, your pets, your art, your writing, your health. Whatever it is not wrong because you truly desire it with a passion. And so we encourage you this week to look to your passions and to make those your New Year's resolutions. So, thank you for listening. And that's what Spirit has for you this week in our verbal lesson. I hope you will join me next week. If you're interested, please subscribe. You can get these videos along with the daily lessons in a once a week email that will come on Sundays. So thanks so much. Bye-bye.